Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Fit, where I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. So, this episode will be released, I think, much later in time. But this episode is going to mainly resolve around, Anyway, it's going to be about the beast tribes. So it's going to be mainly me doing the beast tribe stories. So over time, I will be continuously leveling them up, just off camera for the most part, of course. And then I will be compiling everything into one video, which should normally be this video. Like either one or two videos, depending on how much time it actually takes to get through all the story cutscenes. Anyway. It seems like it took days for the sun to set when I had no purpose. Now I barely notice until the braziers are lit. Our guild is so busy. Master is so generous to help us with our client's task. After the guild was constructed, we did not know where to begin, but we watched you, and we learned many things. We traded for cannons with the rewards we reaped. For our colony's defense. Although they are not new, they should work well enough. But there is a problem. We have no fire sand to use them if they are needed. I sought to find silver to make our own stock, but the One Mind has claimed all of the deposits for themselves, and they guard them fiercely, very fiercely. I asked Marchand where else I could procure fire sand. He spoke of a group of fleshlings who slay dragons for glory, dragon slayers. They live in the south, in the land the hunters call Curthus. Do you know of them? He said these dragon slayers use cannons much like ours, but bigger, much bigger. Bigger cannons mean lots of fire sand, yes? Will you come with me to speak with them? Thank you. This will be a long journey for me. Very long. I must prepare. Let us meet at the edge of the forest. Okay. What shop was I playing last time? Also, I have a window opened up and all that jazz, so, you know, background noise is definitely gonna be a thing. What was I playing last time? I guess I was playing as to... No. Crap. Don't remember what I was playing last time. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much for these. For this recording, since they're all be just like separate little recordings of story pasted together. Pasted together. Anyway. The way I did it in A Realm Reborn just felt kind of like... Felt a little bit distant, you know? I think it would be better if like all of this stuff was kind of more contained into a certain part of the playthrough as opposed to like every now and again I did an episode of Beast Tribes. Plus this is more efficient too. Because like before I basically needed to like wait for all the Beast Tribes to be ready to be leveled up. And now I can just immediately record and keep going. I am nervous, Master. I have never traveled beyond the borders of the Hunter's camp. What awaits us in the south? These whispers, the One Mind. Hello. Forgive me, Master. Their voices, they frighten me. My head aches. They drown out my own thoughts. I lose the will to move. No, it is no excuse. All adventurers face many trials. This is my own to overcome. We must press on to Curthus. And off we go to Curthus. What a beautiful land. Everything looks so clean, but my body shivers as if I had fallen in a river. To feel cold all of the time, but an unpleasant feeling. Yes, most unpleasant. Let us hurry and find the leader of these dragon slayers. Oh no, you can hear the plain dragon. Whoa! No. There is no such thing. It is only the flickers of real life flowing in, which is even more horrifying. I totally forgot that I haven't really like customized Lynch Chocobo at all. Maybe one day. For the time being, I don't really see a lot of point. TBH. Also, off camera when it comes to like leveling up and all that jazz, my Theologian is almost done, and then we'll move on to... Like, I'm in any case gonna move on to these. And all of my gatherers and crafters are also nearing level 80, which I think is my stopping point for leveling them up. For the moment. I will maybe continue later on. An apprentice? Well, well. So, where's this aspiring adventurer? By the fury! An enormous armed crab! I knew this day would come. 'Tis my reckoning for many nights I buttered and supped upon its kin. No matter, I have no regrets. What a strange greeting. I am the vast Death Arm, an adventurer who will perform any task you require, but I require fire sand as my reward. I must be dreaming, a talking crab, and one requesting fire sand at that. You speak as if we have all to spare. Yet, if this is a waking dream, then I might as well entertain this crab's offer. Slay the lesser dragons which plague our camp at present, and fire sand you shall have. There's a little glory for us in slaying such frail fiends, yet you, as a greenhorn, might find it a suitable challenge. But I have never killed a dragon before, even a small one. You said you would perform any task, did you not? I gave you my conditions. Go on, rid us of the dragon nuisance. How about a bundle of sapling branches for arrow shafts instead? Surely you are in need of quality arrows to take care of your foes yourself. We have no need for primitive sticks when we can procure the finest arrows from Ishgard. If you will not do as bade, then I have no use for you. What should I do? I cannot kill a dragon. I cannot even face the One Mind. Perhaps I cannot be useful after all. That's not true! But he has an impossible task. How is one of my size able to rid his camp of an entire horde of... But of course, killing the dragon is beyond my skills, but driving them away is a vast specialty. Master, I have a plan. Could I ask you to prepare a fire outside the camp? I will return once I have the herbs I need. Herbs for burning? I have heard tales of smoke screens used to keep dragons at bay, but never seen it done. I suppose you will need some firewood. This wood has been dried and chopped, and is ready to toss on a fire. Our scouts have spotted a group of lesser dragons approaching from the ridge. Now then, where is that apprentice of yours? I found them. Set these withering herbs ablaze. It will create a thick smoke that offends the senses of dragons nearby. They will have no choice but to retreat. Is it better work? If I find you have wasted my time, I shall be most displeased. See for yourself. By the fury, it does work. The little bastards flitted away with their tails between their legs. My apologies for doubting you, adventurer. We shall take as many herbs as you can offer, and you will receive due compensation, of course. Fire sand, was it? Yes, oh yes, it is my pleasure to serve. If you have other tasks for us, please send word to our guild in the west. You have a guild? Excellent, excellent. If it means the convictors will be spared their time to concentrate on larger threats at hand, you can count on our patronage. I'm glad I did not give up, although it felt like slaying the dragons would be less work. My legs grew so cold in the snow I feared they might freeze and snap. Let us return home. I must speak with the storyteller about our new client. Fair return to Tailfeather. Boom. What? The Death Star? He has not returned to the colony yet. He was not with you? Forgive me my lateness, Master. I was unsure of the path. We have secured much fire sand for our cannons. Much fire sand. The colony's defenses will be guaranteed as long as we maintain relations with the Dragon Slayers. How vast this world is, and I am hungry to see more of it. But for now, the guild needs tending. Our clients have many tasks for us. Until next time, Master. Tribal quest completo. As they now have cannons. Big ol' cannons. With some big ol' balls. They seem larger than the barrels, but whatever. And now we're already up to trusted with them, so this actually goes really quickly, I think. Let me actually check. Yeah, there's honored and then sworn. So this one really doesn't need that much work. Okay, my friends, I will be right back. Ha 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 ha, hee-hoo, I'm back. Don't even question my insanity, please. Well met, Master. Look how the Adventurers Guild has grown. Our roster is filled with eager wrath, and our clients demand much more of us. Your contribution has been most welcome indeed. Though we no longer suffer from hunger, our safety is not yet guaranteed. The muskets we have stolen from the Nath have become unreliable. They rust and break easily. What kind of adventurer fights with poor weapons? Our hive is young. We lack the proper metal works to forge better muskets. The Vath with such a purpose have been hard at work securing proper resources, but it will take a long time. Too long. In the meantime, we must make do in other ways. I sought to ask Jantalot, but he admitted he is not well versed in musket making. He spoke of the goblins, said they know a great deal about metalworks, and he said they are constant travelers with no true home. It is difficult to discern when they will pass through the forads. Idleshire, goblin settlement in the hinterlands? How fortunate you would know of such a place. Master, surely you would introduce me? What excitement I feel, knowing I can travel on another journey. I am itching at the chance. I will prepare right now. Polish my musket, clean my mandibles, meet me at the border in the west, guarded by the stone door beyond the domain of the dragons. Bruh. You could just, go there. Instead, you ask me to go all the way over there. Man, I'm just so lazy. I'm so lazy lately. I need to stop. I need to get my ass in gear and do something, because this is kind of ridiculous. Well, it is warmer though. When it's warmer, I tend to become more lazy. Which I guess makes sense. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it too much. That is all that I know. Alright. Chantarot said the goblins are not like men. Could they be likened to dragons, I wonder? With gnashing teeth and... Master, they come. More of these boys. They will die now. Their voices were toneless, but alluring. They repeated their message over and over. Halt your travels. Why did they try to interfere? It frustrates me, but I will not let them win. I will keep on, to the hinterlands. Right. And of course you're not just gonna move to Idleshire immediately. Master, allow me to explain. He came out of nowhere and attacked with a knife. I had no choice but to shoot. Illuminati, he was not from the goblin settlement we seek? Somehow I am relieved. His savageness reminded me of the One Might. I was worried all goblins were like him. I was taken aback by his face. It was so... No, never mind. Perhaps it is best not to say. Let's... Edelshire. Such an idyllic place. Behind you, Uplander, massive crawly bug armed with deadly weapons. Not crawly bug, but walking bug. Seeks gobby metalworkings? Happy to oblige we are, but ffXIV is not a gobby with whom Uplanders should trade tongue flaps. Seek dry docks. Dry docks? What purpose does one have with a name like that? How dare you? All gobbies are queens! Anyway. Uplander needs hand lending. Dry Docks never tires of giving out busy tasks. Ah, a walkie bug. It has been many years since Drybox saw your kind. I call myself the Vath Death Arm. I'm an adventurer, just like Master. You have met walkie bug like me before? Before founding Free Nation Idleshire, Gobby Flock traveled far and wide. When Dry Docks was small Gobby, walkie bug wielding boomstick attacked our tent ring. I see, it must have been the One Mind who attacked you. But I mean you no harm. I've come to befriend the goblins. But I did not expect you to be such strange-looking creatures. Did Dry Docks ear catch walkie bug right? Cannot tell skull from shitty part. And he says the gobbies look strange? My apologies, I did not mean to be rude. ffXIV tells me you can make muskets. Very good muskets. Muskets are what I seek, like this one. Walkie bug wants boomstick like this one? Even baby gobby with blindfold can craft better boomstick. For Jingly Shine, Dry Docks will crafty build best boomstick. Gives the word bot. Jingly Shine? I know not what that is, so I do not have any. I came to offer my services in exchange for boomsticks. No Jingly Shine? So Walkie Bug wants boomstick as quest prize? Very well. Collector's quarters is filled with debris. If Deft Arm wants boomsticks, Deft Arm must go and clear away. I decline. Clearing away rocks is no duty for an adventurer. Adventurers fight monsters. Procure items of great worth. Go and pick up the dire rocks! I put forward first request on this, you know. Is adventuring not supposed to be glorious? I thought it was supposed to be glorious. But you're right, Master. I am fortunate to have been given a task to perform. Clearing rocks is a worthwhile duty. Uplander, can Dry Docks trust you with check work? Make certain that Walkie Bug clears collector's quarters with fastness. If Master has done simple tasks like these on her own, I can do it, too. It's no use, it won't budge. And my arms are tired. Perhaps a snack would rejuvenate me. Dry Docks grows impatient and comes to check work. What is this stinky sweet smell? It makes Dry Docks' belly do whirly turns. These are nanka eggs, succulent and juicy they are. Would you like one? Yes, but first, Dry Docks must remove mask. No sneaky peekies. Slap, slap, slap. Tasty, fresh, like party and mouth with all Gobbyfluck invited. More stinky eggs, more stink eggs. Perhaps we can alter the deal. If you craft boomsticks and metalworks for the Vath, I shall bring you more Nanka eggs. Mountains of Nanka eggs. What a relief that the goblins enjoy the same taste as we. Let us return to the storyteller right away and make the final arrangements. Okay. Okay. Forward and back, and forward and back, and then forward and back, and then one step forward. The theft arm is not here. Did you not see him on the main road? This bodes ill. He acts strange lately. We worry that he may have strayed to heed the whispers of the One Mind. Be wary of Death Arm, Hunter. Our connection to the Other Mind has been sundered, but all Vath have a lingering link to the One Mind. Some have a stronger link than others. You must have seen his struggle with the whispers as we have. The One Mind's thoughts against his. It's like 100 voices humming in unison. He is overwhelmed and cannot act. To be truly freed from the threat of the One Mind, his sense of self must be powerful enough to overcome their whispers. If he doubts his purpose, the link may grow stronger. He will forget himself and return to Lost Nath. But we cannot let that happen. He is our brother. He is Vath. One Mind must be beckoning him towards our hive. He cannot have gone far. Great Hunter, you bring him back to his senses. This quest is a lot longer than I expected. Wow. Slash say Deft Arm. Anything else? With an exclamation point. Deft Arm. Yes, that is who I am. I am the Deft Arm. I am an adventurer. But what am I doing so far from the colony? I shall hurry back at once. And back we go. I spoke with the storyteller. He explained what is happening to me and about why I lost my way, and why I struggled to fight the One Mind. I'm sorry for staying silent, Master. I thought I could overcome this on my own. I thought if I declared my purpose, the voices of the One Mind would vanish. Instead, they have grown louder. My mind, it is full of questions, heavy questions. I fear many things, but I fear losing myself the most. I know, perhaps the One Mind still calls me because my purpose is not strong enough. I must do whatever it takes to become a capable adventurer, accept more tasks of my own, reap more rewards. Then the One Mind will whisper no longer. Wahey! Quest dang diggly done. The goblins of Idleshar are now clients of the Adventurers Guild. Alright. And I will be right back again. Alright, I am back for more beast tribe stuffs. Where am I? Who am I? Fooled you, Master. What a strange feeling to say that to someone so trusting. Is this what it means to deceive? I felt thrill and guilt at the same time. But fooling aside, I wanted to tell you my thoughts. A daring thought. I cannot do it without your help. You know our walls are made of clay, yes? They require constant tending. Layers upon layers must be slathed over time. Or slathered, sorry. The walls of our hive have not hardened like steel, like Lost F Nath. Thin walls mean thin defenses. We succeeded in stealing stockpiles from deep inside Lost As Nath, until they became aware of our bold adventures. Now we no longer wish to live as their parasites. We must find our own beds. So we listened to the One Mind, and followed. They seem to have found other beds of clay, in a domain even more dangerous, near the Dragon Tower. Too dangerous for them to take. My thought was we could try asking the dragons for permission to extract the clay ourselves. This thought was too daring, much too daring. I did not consider it at first, knowing the dragons are at war with the Nath, while the non-minds take care to avoid senseless bloodshed. We are not entirely guiltless. Not guiltless, yes, we kill dragons too. Traveling to the Dragon Tower on my own would mean certain death. They would surely take me as an enemy. But I remembered something I heard in my travels. Master, you have spoken to the dragons before, yes? You could escort me to them to ask for permission. Should I succeed in my quest, we can wane ourselves from Lost As Nath entirely. Sustain ourselves. It is worth a try. I will prepare for this daring quest. Ah yes, me and my turtle. I still really wonder if this is a reference to Super Adventure Island 2. That'd be very specific, but there's just a boss in Super Adventure Island 2 which just does this. It's a turtle boss and it just flies away with rockets shooting out of its turtle holes. Question mark. I do not think any non-mind has come close, as close to the Dragon Tower as I. Were you not with me, I fear I would be dust and not to go closer. Vidafnir! Blah. Don't even ask me why. But there is the hole. Up the hole we go. Well met, friend of Izael. Thou wished to speak with me. How perplexing. What compels thee to bring a Nath before me? The great dragon, merciful dragon, forgive my intrusion. It was I who asked Master for an audience. I am not of the Nath. I am an exile, cast away from the colony. I am Vath. The Vath had no appetite for hostilities near our home. We fear the dragons. I came to entreat, to beseech you for help. Boldly spoken, Vath. What wouldst thou seek of me? I, the Vath Deft Arm, only seek to secure clay from the sediment beds in your lands, to fortify our walls. Should our walls crumble, the One Mind will surely seize our colony for their own. They could beset your tower with ease. The Nath of the One Mind are foe to us, just as they are to you. Great Dragon, will you allow our humble colony to harvest the clay within your domain? The clay is of little worth to us. Be it as it may, I cannot yet grant thy request. Words will not serve as proof. By thy deeds shalt thou demonstrate that thou standest apart from the swarm. Face our enemy. Slay the Nath. To slay the Nath, but thou art troubled by the thought. Dost thou refuse? No, great dragon, I shall do as you ask. He is indeed unlike his kin. Yet how will he fare, once forced to confront his fear? If thou art truly a friend to him, thou wouldst do well to follow and observe. Assist him with this task, if thou must. But be warned, if he slayeth not a single Nath, we will know. It is so intriguing to me how you can be like kind of friends with like the dragons, but they're still really intense. But I guess it's not really friends, it's more like neutrality, I guess. If I had to hazard a wild guess. Ah, this is not good at all. I cannot possibly fight the One Mind. What have I got myself into? An adventure does not flee from battle. This is not about being an adventure. You do not understand how it feels, Master. You are not Vath. This is not like the other request. If I do not prove myself, the dragons will devour me. I wish to be left alone. What do you mean mount? Oh, it's not mount. Punched him to the death. Kicked him in the buttocks. Or in the cannabis. Master, These whispers all at once, 100 voices buzzing. Buzzing, I cannot move. No, I am myself. I live for my purpose. Begone, I deny you. Quiet, so quiet. Could it be? I did it. I subdued the One Mind's power. I have conquered the foe. They will torment me no longer, I am sure of it, Master. My sense of self is strong enough to withstand them. The White Dragon is trusting of Master's words. Perhaps this is enough to allay her suspicions. Great Dragon, I have done as you asked. I have slain the One Mind with my own musket. Master can testify to it. There is no need. From atop the tower did we bear witness to thy deed. Thou hast proven thyself, and thereby earned the right to harvest clay from our lands. Great Dragon, the Vath are ever grateful. Should your kin be in need of our assistance, our guild shall come to your aid. Thine offer shall be remembered, Vath. We desire only peace, and any opportunity to strengthen our bonds would be welcome. The Vash shall be careful when crossing the stone tower. We'll mark ourselves properly and use a single path. This do we swear. Great Dragon, I humbly take my leave of you. Why? So I think we're almost done with the Vath. Yeah, like the next level is gonna be Sworn, and then it's gonna be Bloodsworn. So the Vath are also the easiest ones because they give you like 70 reputation points each quest, while the Mughals and the Vanavanya only give 50. FYI. Storyteller, what news I have for you. I have secured beds of clay for the colony. I traded with the Great White Dragon of the Stone Tower. She gave us consent to take clay from their domain. All of the clay. You traded with the dragons? On your own? Ha! Did you hear that, Fleetfoot? We are parasites no more, and established relations with dragons besides. Deft Arm, you have done it. But how are you able to accomplish such a thing? Why would the Great White Dragon spare your life? Master has met with the Great White Dragon before. She introduced me. She was fearsome with enormous fangs and claws, but generous, very generous. I completed her trial, I slew the Nath, and their voices vanished. I no longer hear them. Is this true? Did you see him fell the Nath? He did not succumb to the link? This is auspicious news indeed. To become truly of the non-mind, and you were fortunate to have such a compassionate master with you. Without her gracious guidance, such a valiant mission could have turned into a tragic one. I am overjoyed, yes, overjoyed. We have much cause to celebrate. Nothing can stand in the way of it. Deft Arm. Malignant flesh, scourge of the body. It cannot be. You forget your place. You are ever bound to us, ever bound to the Overmind. All are naught but vessels to hold our volition. Have you been using Deft Arm this entire time? Deformations. Heed well these words. Your existence irritates us. You will suffer it no longer. Once you were inconsequential. Anomalies, sure to perish when abandoned to the wilds. This we allowed, but you survived. We came together, you thrived at our expense. Corrupted flesh, sapping us of our strength. We are not without mercy. You will be granted one chance. Return to the colony. Rejoin. Repent. Refuse and be purged. Consider your last decision as Vath. You will not wait much longer. Curse the Evermind, taking over my thoughts as he pleases. We will never obey. He means to destroy us. You must not take his words lightly. There are not enough non-mind nor cannons to withstand a full invasion. Their numbers are far too great. You will have no choice but to flee. Leave the colony behind. We have learned much from our guild. We can survive elsewhere. Do what you will, but we are not living lost at that. You cannot mean to stay behind, Storyteller. To flee means to live. You will stay. We are the Storyteller. Our purpose is to tell our story. Without the Sanctuary, there will be no new stories to tell. No storytellers to continue after us. Without Lost at Vath, there will be no non-mind left to feel the joy of individuality as we have. The Overmind will make certain of it. If I abandon the colony, I abandon my true purpose. To help all Vath in need. Forgive me, Storyteller. I had forgotten who saved me. It would be shameful to ignore others who would share the same fate. Most shameful. All of us yet draw breath because of the colony. We have become too accustomed to our freedom to submit again to the Overmind. We too will stay and fight to protect our own. So we are to go to war? Is there no other way? No, there must be. I will find it. I must think. At least I think this is what's going to give me Sworn. Look at that statue. Honored. Oh no. I was wrong. I was wondering though, because it was... Oh, shit. Is there really 8 ranks? Let me check for a moment. Filtered categories. I think... Okay, yeah, rank 7 is Sworn, and then there's rank 8. Okay, gotcha. Fuck. Well, anyway, I'll be right back for the next quest. Believe it or not, I'm back. I do have a window opened up, and some other stuff happening. So you may hear some background noise here and there. Master, I only wished to help Lost at Vath. A well-meaning wish, but now it seems it will ruin us. With my travels, I have greatly angered the Overmind. I have brought this misfortune upon our colony. It is my duty to rectify it. I thought long and hard, and there is only one way to avoid war. I will destroy the Overmind himself. Without his guidance, the One Mind will know not what to do. They will grow confused, so confused. They cannot go to war without a leader to command them, yes? So I will give myself up to Lost as Nath, willingly, for the Overmind to come out of his nest, to cure me of individuality. In that moment, I will strike. If I submit myself to the One Mind's thoughts, he should not suspect. Should not. Master, when the storyteller spoke of true purpose, it caused me to reconsider my own. Perhaps becoming an adventurer was not my purpose at all. Creating the guild, traveling to distant lands to secure resources, treating with the dragons, perhaps these were to serve a greater purpose, to protect my colony. I will not shirk this duty. My sense of self is strong enough. I will be victorious, as I was at Enix Shrine. Master, I cannot ask for your help this time. The storyteller will have need of you here, at the colony. Should I fail in my task, all Vath must prepare themselves for war. Forgive me, these are difficult things for me to say. Very difficult, but I must. So, farewell for now. You look troubled, Great Hunter. Is there something amiss? The fool! The Overmind will gladly welcome him into his arms. Even should he strike down the Overmind, it will be for naught. When one falls, another rises. So it has ever been. Great Hunter, we are vulnerable to the Overmind, but his thoughts hold no sway over man. Only you can pursue him. But Storyteller, even should you find the Deft Arm, there are too many drones in the hive for them to escape. Too many. The Overmind could command them all at once to strike. You must try to reach him before that happens. If the Deft Arm enters the hive and is cleansed of his individuality, yes, the One Mind will grow confident. Very confident indeed. His recklessness will only spur them to swifter actions. Let us hope there is still time. I will try to summon the others, those who may be willing to help us. Hurry, Great Hunter, to Lost at Nath. Excuse me while I pollute this beautiful area with my Magitek gas. Magic gas? No. I can just attack him to that. It is done. He is cured. You come in vain, fleshling hunter of gods. The sense of self no longer exists in this one. He is ours once more, one with the many, in harmony. Harmony that you could never hope to achieve. Your division breeds chaos, murder, war. You do not understand peace. Would that you could learn, could link. Our harmony is beyond your kind. Whatever. All submit to a single thought here. We do not quarrel. But you, fleshling, you sow discord. You nurture deformity. You would murder the many. If you thirst for blood, Hunter, then sate it with one of your own. Leave our hive at once. I refuse. You do not understand. The non-mind's senses of self fester and corrupt the whole. The non-mind threatens the natural order. This one's presence is poison. Anathema. We feel it growing, gnawing, present yet apart, defiant. No longer, it ends. Corrupted flesh must be destroyed before it grows and claims us. We know your strength, warrior. We know your thirst. Grant him his death, or we can let him grant you yours. Left arm. What is this? The seams, they tear and impossible. No, we are the many, and you are one. Even if you stray, you cannot escape. You will obey. You forget that the Vath yet have allies, powerful allies. Give him hell, Deft Arm. You're stronger than this. You're an adventurer, are you not? Pull yourself together. Without Deft Arm, who will Dry Dogs share stink eggs with? Deft Arm, Deft Arm. Whose thoughts are these? Silence. Silence. The link, it bends to his voice, to his will. One speaks louder than many. Master, storyteller, I know you all, and you know me. Yes, I am the Vath Deft Arm, adventurer and protector of the colony. You. None would dare assault us. None. You know not what you have done. Withdraw. Those who have always followed the will of the Evermight know nothing of other powerful bonds in this world. I felt a great fear in him, greater than his hate. I believe the One Mind will avoid us for some time. I felt such emptiness, as they feel. There were no shapes, no flavors, no moods. There were no questions, no answers. Only a single command, to obey. I could not accept such a world. I was able to regain myself, thanks to all of you, but now I feel so exhausted. Let us return home, to the guild. Is the game gonna teleport me there? No. Why would it do something so uncannily convenient? So I'm gonna move. I really need to buy a new microphone arm because this one's really like, it's really on the end of its lifetime, I think. As I have the hiccups. So... the left arm, of course. My friends, I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid. Friends? Now don't go thinking it's because I'm soft, because I ain't. The hunters have been dependent on the steady flow of arrow shafts from your guild. It'd be too much trouble to go back to fetching them ourselves. The putrid incense supplied by the guild may make my eyes water, but it keeps the convictory blessedly free of dragons. Copies cannot get enough of guild stinky eggs. Or stink eggs, whatever. Dry dogs get shivery shakes at them. I never realized that the guild has become so important to so many people. Must that Vath no longer lives as a parasite. Thanks to Adventurers Guild, our sustainability is guaranteed as long as there are those willing to accept our help. The One Mind believed that we were alone, that we only survived by clinging to each other, and that their conception of a colony, To welcome strangers into the hive is unthinkable to them, and our advantage. Unlike the Evermind, we can forge alliances with others to enrich our colony. They cannot ascertain our strength, and that is cause for them to leave us be. Much cause indeed. The non-mind have much to be thankful for. It seems we have become too useful to those around us. We are sure to repay our wonderful allies' kindness in whatever way we can. Even so, I yearn to experience more, to explore new lands and meet new people. I have learned much from your lessons, but it is time to be my own master. I have burdened you long enough. I know that I have much to learn, and that, try as I might, I can never be as strong as you. I must develop my own strength, see to the guild and its future adventurers, but I hope someday to join you. Your pupil will make you proud. Wait for me, master. Well, hey. So become sworn, which will unlock the ability to buy the mounts from Fastcoin, which also gives me a title, I think, right? The new mind, yes. Let me also go and just finish off this quest, since I can now get more things. If you're wondering, Sworn is not the final thing. There's another tier behind this, which is Bloodsworn, which will unlock more stuff. So, if you want to do all the stuff, then you will have to do that. As much as it may pain you to know. Let's see. Is there anything else I can get around here with these things? Well, I can get the unidentifiable stuff. Other than that, let me go and buy these minions. And, of course, the mount. Totally forgot to get that. The mount is the mount that you use during this quest. So the... where are you? I'm just going to mark these off. It is this one over here. So there you have it. Anyway, we're not done with these yet, so we will be at least having one more recording of this beast, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back for the next one. Okay? I am back to finish off the Vath, which is quite nice. Also, I'm a little tired. So just, you know, bear with me. Master, what a pleasant surprise. Even though you are so busy with your own quests, I am glad you always stopped by to help me with the Adventurers Guild. I could not have done it without you. Our colony thrives, Master. Our new brothers and sisters are inspired by the Guild's beginnings and your generous help. Many now seek my tutelage to become adventurers themselves. They seek me as the one who I learned from you. Wait, what? They seek me as the one who learned from you. Oh, okay. I would say more, but you know, I'm no good with these things. No good at all. The words come out strange, but the storyteller wanted to see you too. I think he could tell you better than I. The Bloodsworn's quests are really just nothing too major, by the way. Kind hunter, generous hunter, you have contributed to our humble hive more than you know, and for that we are truly grateful. The Overmind now knows of our strength. We are certain he will do all in his power to keep his hold on the One Mind, but there will always be those who stray. There will always be Vath. More Vath means more individuals, those with different minds and feelings. We cannot hope to agree on everything, but we accept this divergence. Even if it leads us to clash among ourselves, it is worth our freedom. Through our colony's trials to preserve our existence, we will continue to tell our story, and we do not forget those who joined us in our struggles. We had no choice when we were linked to the Overmind, but now we choose to strengthen our bonds with you, Hunter. You may ever consider us your brothers and sisters. And now we get Bloodthorn, which is the final rank, which will allow you to do triple triad matches with certain people. And it should also, in theory, unlock... Yeah. So now it has unlocked the Vath. The Vath glamour. You can literally turn yourself into a Vath if you want to. It is kind of interesting, though, that it's like... This is just suddenly a thing that happens. Also like how your face is like going through there. That's intriguing. Is there anything else actually? I mean, there's some of these plants over here, but I think that should normally be it though. But you also have the Black Copper Gill, which you can also get the Nath stuff with. Ventures and identified something and crafting materials, and okay. Well then, that is the end of the Vath. I will be right back again for you guys. Or maybe not. I have no idea how this is going to be structured, these Beast Tribe videos. In any case, this is the official end of the Vath questline. So yeah. Could be the end of the episode, could not be. I have no idea, my friends. Anyway, bye.